My name is Mickey Keats, and this is my screencast number 2, where I'm going to be showing you how to use Tes Teach with Blend to create digital lessons and assessments. This is the tool that we were assigned to use to highlight the two apps in our Module 8, and I'm going to show you how to create an account and how to walk through a quick lesson and assessment. So the main website is tes.com, and if you type in tes.com, you will see here you can register for free. So you're going to click on register for free. In this case, I'm going to say I am a teacher, and you just fill in your information. I've already created an account, so I'm going to log in. And now you can see here under the main login bar, you've got different categories, and you've got your link to Teach with Blend Space. When I go there, you're going to see a lesson that I've already created, and I'm going to only just quickly show you what that lesson looks like in the finished form. Here it is with my various modules per se, videos, quiz, and different texts. And so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to create a new lesson. Let's start with the title. I'm going to call this Wix Tutorial. And you see here on the right hand side where the resources are. You've got search for Google, you've got inserting web pages, you can pull from Dropbox, you can upload media from your machine, Common Core standards, which there aren't that many at this point, but this is a fairly new initiative for Tes, and you can search YouTube. So in this particular case, I'm going to search YouTube, and I'm going to search for a Wix tutorial because there are often many people who've created tutorials for app. Okay, but because I like to see YouTube in the large window, I basically just open YouTube in its own tab, and earlier I had found this particular video and watched it and felt that it was an appropriate video for me to use. So I'm going to go to the share button here on this YouTube video. I'm going to copy the link. Just pause this quickly. I'm going to copy the link and I'm going to go back to my test screen, and I'm going to put in the YouTube search bar, I'm going to paste the exact share link that I just pulled from my YouTube tab. When I search that, it immediately pulls up this video, and I'm going to drag it over as a resource. Okay, so now I feel it's appropriate to add some text as my intro, because basically in my lesson that I'm creating, I'm going to introduce this lesson, and then I'm going to let this gentleman who created this video, David Lee, I'm going to let him take that portion of this lesson, and then I'm going to add things and assessments afterwards. I want to add some text, but before I add the text, I'm going to find the text. And how I'm going to find the text is I'm going to go to the Wix website, and I happen to find this under the articles section on how to begin. So I'm going to copy this text, and then I'm going to open a blank Word document. I'm going to paste the text into the Word document, and then I'm going to modify this, space it correctly, and change the text in certain cases where it says here, we have tons of sites and etc. I'm going to change the text a bit. So here's what I created, and as you can see, I changed some things, I cleaned it up, and now I'm going to copy this text and paste this cleaned up text into my workspace. Okay, so now here's my intro. And then for a label, I'm going to say intro to Wix tutorial. Okay, now we're going to add a quick quiz. Enter a question here. You can see this is the interface. It's very simple. It doesn't allow for multiple answers. It's pretty primitive for assessments compared to some of the other tools we've learned about. But here I'll just say true and false. I'll just say, is Wix a free program to use? Correct answer will be yes. The other answer will be no. And you can add multiple more questions. I'm going to click done. Now here's my quiz. Now I added several more videos that I searched for on Wix, and in the completed lesson that I uploaded, you will see several more videos. And now I want to just show you here under Common Core search. They don't have many subjects listed yet. I'm sure they're building this library of things. This tool is fairly new, as I said, and it keeps growing, and I'm sure it's going to be evolving over time. But when you want to share this completed video lesson, you click share, and it gives you a link. You can share it by Facebook, Twitter, Google. You can email it. This is the embedded code here that shows where it is. And lastly, I will say that what's one of the great things about this, one of the features, is you see this says auto-saved. This saves your work as you go. You don't need to keep saving it yourself, which is an excellent thing for any of those who have lost work. It shows the modules that I've done for the completed works, a couple more videos, more text. Here's my quiz. I would encourage anyone who's a teacher to explore Tes, sign up for a teacher account. My guess is you're going to see some things there that are really interesting, and it's even a way for you to make some extra money if you create a lesson plan that somebody else likes and wants to use. It's really a very innovative teacher resource. Thank you.